All right, welcome back. Today, we are diving into a really cool business model that kind of flips a common problem on its head. Instead of just trying to find IT experts, what if you could actually create them and then deploy them as part of a total business solution? Let's take a look at how one company is doing exactly that.
So let's kick things off with a question that honestly, so many businesses face. How in the world do you build a complete digital solution from scratch? We're not just talking about tech here. We're talking about the people, the strategy, the online presence. It can feel like you're trying to solve a giant, messy puzzle where none of the pieces seem to fit.
Well, to find one possible answer to that puzzle, we're going to zoom in on a case study, a company called AGA Networks. They're based out of Chennai, India, which is this massive IT hub, and they've got a super interesting approach to solving this exact problem.
So how do they pull it off? Well, their whole model is built on what they call their 4 service pillars. You can think of these as the fundamental building blocks that support, well, everything they do.
And yep, that magic number is 4. They've got 4 core areas they operate in. And look, while each one is definitely strong on its own, the real magic, the real power, happens when you see how they're all combined.
So what are these 4 pillars? Okay, first up, you've got IT certification training. This is all about creating the experts. Pillar 2 is IT infrastructure services, which is where they put all that expertise to work building out systems for clients. Then, number 3 is website development, giving those businesses a proper digital storefront. And finally, digital marketing services to make sure people can actually find that storefront online. You can already see how the pieces start clicking together, right?
And let's be clear, when we talk about their training, we're not talking about your basic intro to IT stuff. No way. They specialize in really high-value, industry-standard certs like Cisco's CCIE and FortiGate's NSE. We're talking about creating top-tier, elite-level talent right from the get-go. Okay, so they have these 4 fantastic services. But, a list of services, that's not a business model. The real genius here is in their blueprint. It's how they strategically weave these offerings together to create something much bigger. And this is where you see the core engine of their business. On one side, they are literally a talent factory, developing and certifying IT pros. And on the other side, they're a solutions provider, deploying that very same expertise to build complex systems for other businesses. It's brilliant. They're creating the supply and, in a way, creating the demand for it at the same time. This whole dual approach just naturally opens the door for a super powerful strategy, cross-selling. Think about it. A company comes to them for one thing, let's say to train up their staff. Well, now they're the perfect candidate for another service, like a full network upgrade. It's just a really smart, efficient way to build deeper relationships with clients and grow the value of each one. So, this integration piece is absolutely crucial. Let's dig a little deeper and see how this advantage actually plays out for a client.
Here's the core idea in a nutshell. While any one of their services is valuable, the real power, their secret sauce if you will, comes from combining all these complementary offerings for one single client. They basically become a one-stop shop for a company's entire digital transformation. Let's just walk through what this could look like. Okay, step 1, AGA Networks trains up a client's internal IT team, getting them certified. Step 2, they then help that same client design and implement brand new IT infrastructure. Step 3, to show off these new capabilities, they build the company a slick new website. And finally, step 4, they launch a digital marketing campaign to drive customers to that new site. You see how every step just flows right into the next? It's a complete ecosystem.
And we really can't ignore their strategic location. Being based in Chennai gives them a huge leg up. They've got this direct pipeline to an incredible ecosystem of IT talent and tech companies. And that means they can easily serve both their local clients and international companies looking for that offshore expertise. Okay, so let's tie all of this together. What is the big takeaway here? Why is this integrated model so darn effective? At the end of the day, the goal isn't just to sell a one-off service and then walk away. The whole model is engineered to create deep, long-term relationships. By becoming this integrated partner in a client's growth, they stop being just another vendor. They become an essential, an indispensable part of their client's success story. And all of this leaves us with a really fascinating question to chew on. We always hear about how important it is to specialize, right? To do one thing and do it really, really well. But looking at a model like AGA Networks, it makes you wonder, is the future of specialized services actually integration? Is the real value no longer in the individual parts, but in how brilliantly you connect them? It's something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.